Hey everyone, Clay Plays Games here, and today I am back with more LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, but today I'm going to be trying something a little bit different, because today I'm going to be playing LEGO Fortnite, rolling a 20-sided dice or a d20 dice. But unfortunately I don't have a physical dice yet. I actually ordered one off Amazon, but I'm going to be using an app on my phone. Now, even though I don't have a camera where y'all can see, I am going to be honest with y'all on every single roll, and I'll talk about the rolls more in a second. But before I continue on with this video, if y'all enjoy it and want to see some more LEGO Fortnite content, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member and want to see these videos early, or just want to help out fund the channel, make sure to check out the link down in the description below, or the link on my channel page. And with that, also don't forget to use my creator code, ClayPlaysGames on the Fortnite item shop. That's ClayPlayzGames, all capitalized or all lowercase, all put together in a nice little roll. I said roll by accident. All put together in a nice little row. So let's get into it. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with our first roll. If I get a good dice roll, we're going to go 1 through 10 as a no, and 11 through 20 as a yes. If it's a yes, you have to at least check out the memberships or use my creator code. But if it's less than 10, don't worry about it. But I still would like for y'all to check it out. Okay, I'm going to roll. Okay, and it's a nat 1. Are you kidding me? Right out of the gate, even the dice knew that it didn't want me to suggest that. Okay, so if you watched last video, I was looking for a flat surface area to set up my first base. By the end of the video, I believe I tried going through this cave, and it did not end up working out fairly well for me. But I think as the legitimate roll to start this off, I'm going to try and roll to see if I should go back in the cave. Now, how I'm going to do this, and I had to think about it for a minute, but I think 1 through 10 is going to be a no, and 11 through 20 is going to be a yes, as far as my choices go. Because I'm only doing this by myself. I don't really have a group of people I can play this with to really set up a proper roleplay series. But I think I can get it to work for the most part. Now, I will probably add on little tidbits or skits with, like, depending on the role. So if it's like a nat 1 and I'm trying to go through the cave, you know what? For this example, right? We go through the cave, and if it's a nat 1, I have to stay in the cave until I probably die. At this point, right? Like, that's how that would work. I have to go in there, and I have to die to the skeletons. That makes sense. Does everyone kind of understand? Hopefully, probably not. I'm sure y'all get it. So, I'm going to start us off with my first roll, and it's going through the cave, and I got a 14. Okay, so that means I can go in the cave, and I can loot, but if I were to get into a fight, I'm able to fight back. Whether or not it ends up being good for me, we'll see. But I rolled good enough to enter the cave and mine some stuff. I believe the last thing I was looking for was, like, not rude and... oh, I can farm the not root. But the not root and marble. I also forgot to turn off the visual audio. That's alright. Y'all get the gist. Look, the idea is going to maybe work out later on. We'll see. I don't really have this pattern down yet, but the idea was there. And I posted about it, or I uploaded a little post on my channel. I don't know how many saw it, but I uploaded a poll asking whether or not I should do this. Just because it sounded like a good idea. And, I mean, it does. It feels like a good idea. Now, I don't necessarily have a plan yet as far as how it's going to work. I just know, you know, yes and no as far as options. Do I do this? Yes or no? And there's a little bit more to it than that, obviously. But for how I'm going to get this to work, it might help out. Okay, now I gotta be careful because now I'm in no man's land. Although it should be fun, I am one of the Ninja Turtles again. Last episode I was Leonardo. This episode I am Michelangelo. I wanted to bring back the Ninja Turtles after being away from them for so long, because I haven't used these skins in months, honestly. So I'm just gonna try and explore through here and avoid everyone else. Oh, and there's a chest. Okay, that's another thing. If I can get to it. Oh God. Okay, I forgot y'all are all here. Look, that was something else I thought of. If I find a chest and I want to loot it, I have to roll for it. Now, there's no character sheet. I could come up with one, but that would take so much time to remember. And I have to think about how I'm gonna do it, you know? So I'd have to start a brand new series from the very beginning with proper knowledge of how to run a kind of D&D roleplay game for solo. Because I don't know if you could really do it solo. I mean, I could try, but I'm not gonna say I'm fairly confident in it. Ow. Oh, I completely missed these. Okay, okay, hold on. You back up. Good grief, I forgot how many of their... Okay. Look, I played a lot of Bloodborne. I should be fine. As long as it attacks multiple, I'm good. Oh, God. Okay, I need to eat. Wait a minute, when did y'all gain speed? Have they always had some sort of speed? Am I crazy? Look, I know I've been away from LEGO Fortnite, but I didn't think it's been that long. Oh, come on. See, when I'm in a fight, I have to actually focus, because there's no turn-based, you know, fighting. Sorry, there's no turn-based combat. So I can't roll to see how well my attacks do. So that's what I mean when I'm saying... Not everything can really be rolled. Now, if anyone wants to leave a suggestion on how if there's a better way to do it, if y'all have an idea, let me know in the comments, because I do read the comments. I want y'all to know, I do read them. And I like seeing what y'all come up with, and hearing y'all support, or seeing y'all supporting the channel the way y'all have. Okay, so there's 2 chests. I'm gonna roll for each one on whether or not I can obtain these items. So for this chest, we're going to roll, and we'll see how it goes. Nat 20, and I'm not lying. I rolled. It's a nat 20. So I get everything in the chest, and not only that, I get to farm the materials from the chest. I get to farm the actual chest and take it with me. Now on for this next one. See, I can kind of roleplay it. Okay, so for this chest. 11. So I can get 1 item from the chest. I believe that's fair. I can get 1 item from the chest. So I'm going to take the knot route. Now look, it's going to take some time to get used to, but I think I can do it. Because this seems fun. Like, so much fun. Now I do need to remember that I'm also using my phone that also records how long I've been recording for. So I do need to pay attention to the time as well. So, I need to just kind of get through here, if I can. If y'all don't mind, I just need to find a new exit. Maybe I can find a new place to call home. But another idea for a roll, which will come up if I can find a spot, is going to be essentially where I might call home. Or if I find something. Okay, so for this, because I actually get time to choose... So, do I fight the roller, or do I not? And should I really... hold on, you stay back for a moment. No, that's the wrong thing. I want to check to see if I have... Keep inventory on. Where would that be? How do I check? It's not letting me check. There we go. Drop inventory upon elimination. It would be on. Crap. You know what? That would be fair, though. I want to run away first. There's not enough time to really make a decision without really thinking about the consequences. How far away am I from... Look, when I'm actually prepared, maybe. We'll see. You know, we're going to do this heads or tails style. If it's 11 through 20, I can choose what I want to do. If it's 1 through 10, I have to fight the characters. So regardless, it's kind of more on the negative side, but doesn't necessarily mean death. Just because I'm not prepared to lose all my items. I don't know. It's not really fair, but we're gonna do it anyway. 17. So I can choose to either run or fight, and I'm gonna get involved in this kind of four-way. Oh, maybe not yet. Oh, sorry. Here, let me help out. I can't tell if you're friendly or not. Oh, wait. I don't think you were. I don't think you were. See, I forgot that friendly damage was on. Okay, look. Look, it was an accident, I swear. I'm still trying to understand how this is going to work. So, for these, it's a 9. So I have to fight him, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to die to him. So if I fight him and win, I can still obtain... I just can't obtain their stuff. Jesus. Look, I promise this will work as a series. Because I might want to do another one like this, where I just kind of let fate decide my choices. Oh. Ah. Sneak attack. Like, I wish there was nunchucks in this game. That would be nice. Were those the only two? I think they were. So, with that, I could roll for this chest. And it's a nat 1. That's right. That's what you call it, right? A nat 1? I know it's a nat 20. Do you call it a nat 1? If I've been calling it wrong, I'm so sorry. But I can't get the chest. In fact, I have to break it. I don't know if it's going to work the way I think it will. I hope it works the way I think it will. Okay, it did not. Wood, not root, marble, wool. Wood, not root, marble, wool. Wool, it dropped... I'm gonna drop about... I think it was 4. I have to leave it. Wool... Where was the knot root at? I completely missed the knot root. Where is it? Am I not looking? Oh, it's up here. Hey, now... Oh, I can't even pick up the axe either. There were planks. We're just going to drop this. I'm just going to do this and drop it. I'm going to drop about that many. No, I didn't want to do that. No. I had plenty of knot root on my own. I want to drop... I'm going to say 10. And then there was some marble as well, right? Look, I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying to do this. I think that was everything. If not, I apologize. But I have to leave those items. I thought it would just destroy the chest. I didn't think it would break everything else out of it. So that one's kind of on me. I didn't mean for that to happen. Do I have another axe? I don't. Okay. So I still have to go and look for a home. Now let me fix my phone so I can look at the time if how long I've been recording. Good grief, already about 15 minutes? Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to focus on finding a place for a home. I'm not going to worry too much about fighting. Ugh, I say that and there's a bear. Where am I heading? I'm heading towards... That's the base. This area might be nice. Okay, I can kind of switch back and forth. I'm going to see what's up here. And I'm going to switch to this weapon, to my bow. It's currently home to some people. But I'm going to roll to see if I have to fight them. So, we're going to see how it goes. You know what? I'm going to roll first. Okay, so every choice I make kind of has to be a roll, I think. We'll see. But I'm going to roll first to see if I can place a bed right here so I can reset my spawn. And we'll see how it goes. 12. So I can. I don't know if there would be a rule against it, but... no, because couldn't you technically set down a cot or something in D&D. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'm allowed to sit down to bed, and I can reset my spawn point here. So now I spawn here. Now, I have to fight them, or I want to fight them. Let's see how that goes for as far as a roll. 12 again. So I can fight them, and if I do end up winning, I can go after their stuff. I don't know. If the rolls are good, I say it benefits me, but if I don't roll good, it's... I'm sorry, did they change up the aiming system? That one's new. Okay, right, I gotta fight. I didn't even know they added an auto-lock system. Okay, you know what? Thank you, Fortnite, for this little... goodie. Hi, hi, hi. Back up. Okay, you know what? I don't hate that. But it doesn't... Okay. You know what? Never mind. Hey, it worked out. I wish I had the time to roll as far as choices go, but my hands are holding the controller, so I can't do much. But I can get all the stuff. I can go through here. I think everyone's been eliminated. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for the chest. It's a 6. So I mean, I guess I can open it. I just can't collect. But I'm going to get it anyway. I guess, okay, you know what? I just leave it alone because if I break it, everything else falls out. So I'm not going to do that. But, but then they could respawn technically. Right? I don't know. I'm gonna, this is where I want it. So I'm going to roll to see if I can place the village square. 14. I'm going to say I can. Too close to a landmark. Does that mean the chest? Does that mean the chest? Oh, man. I'm going to break a rule here just because I think that's what's causing me not to build the village square. And they kind of play each other out. They power each other out because, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and open it, and I might place down a separate chest. You know what? Let me do that. I should have enough for that. Now, what I'm wondering, you might be asked, oh, do I not have planks? I thought I had planks. Huh. I can't make any kind of chest? Well, no, that's not necessarily true, right? I just need... You know what? I mean, I got the squadron dresser. Okay, so that's there for now. I'm going to take what I get out of this, and I'm going to put them in the squadron thing. So everyone remember all this. Knot root, eggs, and sushi. Eggs. Transfer. Where's the knot root? It was about... It was about that much, right? And transfer that. I got an itch. Hold on. I got an itch. Do I roll to scratch the itch? I'm just doing this to make sure I get everything. Shells, glass, and knot root. More knot root? Okay, let me just transfer this. Where was the shell? Why can't I see anything? Shells. I'm blind, apparently. So let's deposit. I think it was 3 or 4. I'm gonna say it was 4. What was that last time? I missed the last item. But hopefully I get everything here. Smoke frog, granite, pickaxe, and axe. Okay. So these have to be transferred. And then whatever happens to them in the future, we'll see. But I do get to place my village square. Right? Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm going to quickly assemble this. Lucky Labs. Oh, I can do custom names again. I'm gonna leave this up to y'all in the comments. So if y'all want a certain name for the village, I want to know your suggestions in the comments. And you know, if you're lucky, I'll pick you. And hey, that's just going to be how it works. You know what? I'll roll for your suggestion. How about that? So I might. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Everyone, follow me on this. I'm going to write down on a notebook piece of paper each suggestion y'all give me. And I'm going to take 20 of those suggestions, if there even is that many, right? I'm just going to set the name here for now. I'm going to take those 20 suggestions or less, and I'm going to give them a number, and then I will roll, and whichever number that is, that will be the village name. That sounds like a really good idea. And I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. I really like that idea. So, again, make sure to leave suggestions down in the comments, and they will be a part. I will read off the entire list, but only one name will get picked out. And so we're going to see, how that goes. But I still have quite a bit of stuff to do because I really didn't do much in this episode besides kind of getting the roles worked out and finding me a place to live. Now, in the future, I will build some houses, and I'm going to leave that up to roles. I'm going to kind of end this off with one more role, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to choose to break down the builds, but if I roll high, I can do that. But if I roll low, I have to. Okay, if I roll low, I have to take this barrel of dynamite and throw it down next to one of the builds, but I have to stand right next to it, and I'll probably die because of it. But that feels like a proper consequence, just to add on to kind of my failure. You kind of get the idea. I'm playing this game with, little bit of rule bending here and there, and just kind of choosing what I do. But the lower numbers are still meant to be a kind of a failure, but I haven't worked out the death process yet. If I get a 1, I swear there's a term for getting a 1. You know what I'm gonna do? And this is bad because I'm recording. I'm going to look up what is it called? Getting a 1 in D&D. If the internet would load. Okay, so it is a nat 1. Okay. Or at least that's what it's saying. Yeah, nat 1. Okay. So I have been saying I've been saying it right the whole time. Okay. So if I get a nat 1, it's pretty much instant death. I have to hit the barrel of dynamite. But if it's low, I can do it next to a building. I still have to die though. You get the picture? You get the picture. So let me go ahead and roll. Natural 20. So I can take this dynamite, and I'm going to stand a good distance away, and I'm actually going to throw it near that building right there, because that is my building of choice. It didn't do all that much damage, but it did give me the proper roll that I needed, because what I rolled is to destroy the buildings, or at least, actually no, it was to destroy the buildings. So with that natural 20, and I'm glad that's the final number that I end this video on, I'm going to remove all of these builds, and by the next episode, this area will be cleared, and then I will decide what to do about that. You know what? But I have to be away from it, don't I? Look, I'm going to have to figure out a way to... Okay, I know what I'm going to do. In the next video, I'm going to have a chest where my entire inventory here is set up in their own chest. That way, the only things that I pick up are from this chest, and then I will take those and put them in the fire, because those are items that I were not allowed to obtain because I didn't roll for that chest properly. It's very wibbly wobbly, wiggly wobbly. It's very convoluted the way we're going to be playing this, but I had a lot of fun with this episode, and it was a good little test run, and hopefully y'all will want to see more of this. I would love to get y'all's suggestions on how to play this with the 20-sided DOS. I just think there's so much potential with it, and just the way I can go about rolling for my choices. It sounds like so much fun, and I want to do another episode, and I probably will do another episode. We're just going to see how it goes. But this is all the time that I have for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did and want to see some more LEGO Fortnite content, especially with the me rolling a D20, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends. Share this with your family. Share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member, want to see these videos early, or just want to help out fund the channel, make sure to check out the link down in the description below, or check out the link down on my channel page. Also, don't forget to use Clay Plays Games in the Fortnite item shop. That's ClayPlayzGames, all capitalized or all lowercase, all put together in a nice little row. and I will see you on the next one. So, with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video, and have a great day.